Okay, so now we are at 64, continuing the countdown to top 100 movies of all time. And we are actually going to do another Western, 310 to Yuma. This is a remake. I believe it was an original older movie, which I'm not going to watch. But when they remade it, they took on Christian Bale, who's a great actor. He was Batman. And wow. So this story is just incredible. So um, there's this rancher. He's struggling. He needs to find money, and he agrees to escort this outlaw to justice. But the outlaw is like leading this gang of many, many, many people. He has connections, and he's super dangerous, and he kills everybody that comes near him practically. But he develops a respect for this rancher, and the rancher ends up having to do everything by himself despite this entire gang and all these things going wrong. And there's even his son gets mixed up in all of it, and he's for sure gonna die. It's just he just needs to get him to the train at Yuma at 3:10 p.m. alive, and then he'll get paid because then he'll go from there to prison. But can he do it? And how it ends, it's an incredible movie, well written, very interesting, keeps you on your toes. Westerns can be really, really good, but they have to be really, really well written because it's very simplistic life, guns and bars. And but if it's written right and you got the emotions and the acting is there, just like this movie, you got yourself an incredibly entertaining movie. And again, I don't care what it's ranked in Amazon Prime, IMDb. This is a top 100 movie. You haven't seen it? You should check it out. Christian Bale, he's a great actor. Great, great actor. Next, we have 63, The Green Mile. Um, I don't remember. I think this might be a Stephen King movie. I don't know. I know it's kind of like, I'm pretty sure it is. And it's it shows he's an incredible writer, and it's very interesting story. There is a a death row guy in prison, and it's 1930s. Um, and there's this big huge guy, Marco Clark Duncan, I think is his name in real life. He's passed away since, but he's basically, let me just say, he's a prisoner with supernatural healing powers. And what to say? The story builds. There's a really bad guy in the movie. It's a longer movie, but it's worth every minute because of what happens and how it builds. And you have Tom Hanks in there, and it's great writing. It's just I don't know, because you have the element of healing, right? In a world which is like in the movie, like everybody is nasty, and you got criminals and prisoners. It's very emotional, and what happens at the end, it's really gonna hit you if you watch the whole movie. If you haven't seen it, extremely well written, very good acting, top 100 for sure. Okay, good. So next we have another famous movie. This is all pretty much from the golden age of Hollywood, by the way. Silence of the Lambs. So basically, you have a young FBI trainee, and she's seeking the help of this brilliant, incarcerated, cannibalistic, he likes to eat humans, um, criminal that she's seeking his help to catch another criminal. So, how would someone that's in a jail cell be able to figure out where this other criminal, Buffalo Bill, is? Well, he's super, super smart, right? And because he's super smart, he can actually like take certain data, connect this to that, but at the same time, like he's also doing other things and he wants to escape, and he's playing with the emotions of this young FBI trainee, which is played by, I don't know, a young girl at the time. I don't remember her name now. Jodie Foster, great actor. It's like, is he taking advantage of her or not? We don't know. And then does he escape? And it's really good. And Anthony Hopkins' character is like super evil. And it's like he's so evil that it's kind of interesting, like to have a person like that in a movie. Is the character is like you want to know what he's gonna do and what he's gonna say. But yeah, Silence of the Lambs is like one of the best murder mystery kind of movies. And if you haven't seen it and it's an older movie, check it out. Just because it hasn't come out recently doesn't mean it's not amazing. It spawned a few sequels of some kind. Um, Highly recommend it. Okay, good. Next we have Adjustment Bureau. Basically, there's this politician, and he finds out that there's this mysterious group that's kind of altering the path of his life, and they don't want him to meet a certain person, and they don't explain why, but it all builds up into like this blend of like romance and science fiction, and it kind of explores the theme of destiny. It builds up to a great climax at the end. The ending is awesome, and it's got Matt Damon in it. He's a great actor, I think, and a lot of the writing and what's said. Great movie, The Adjustment Bureau. Check it out, top 100. Next is 60. 60 is Stand By Me. Um, I think a famous writer wrote it. I'm sorry that I don't know the writers of all these movies, but this one is like really well written. Basically, you have these young four boys in the summer of I think late 50s, 60s. They go on a journey, and all they want to do is see the body of a dead guy, and that's pretty much what the whole movie is about. Sounds boring, right? No, because the characters are super interesting. It's kind of like a coming of age story because they're kind of young, and they're building their friendship. They're learning about girls. It's self discovery. It's like the transition from childhood kind of to adulthood, and I don't know, it has a lot of drama, has humor. It's kind of relatable. It's very well written. It has like suspenseful moments to it. Like, are they all gonna die? We don't know. Definitely interesting movie. Really well written. Great acting. Trying to remember the names. I think River Phoenix is in it. Before he passed at a young age, but he was a great actor. Everybody in it, just they picked the actors just right. They were incredible. And if you have never watched Stand By Me, it's worth it. Okay, good. So now, like and subscribe, would really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next.